bit here on perceived effort at different heart rates. I've noticed that as I paddle more, and I hope my technique is getting better, higher heart rates don't feel as hard as they did before. You know, I'll climb on a bicycle, long climbs, 10, 11 miles at 150, 155, and it's work, but it's sustainable. If I tried that in the past, paddling, surf ski, I mean, I might do it for a couple seconds and I'm dying. It feels so hard. Okay, so let's see. I'm at the bottom of my calculated MAF now. It should be 111, I'm 114. Paddling against the headwind, so it's not going to be fast. Really not interested in the speed as the effort and the perception of the effort. So effort measured by heart rate. So let me get it up to 120, which is like the top end of my MAF. Easy. I'm at 122. Again, the longer you paddle, the more it's going to feel, but the more effort you'll feel as you fatigue. But okay, let's get it up to 130. Okay, it is 130. About 10 above my MAF, 132, not bad. This is 140. Now the technique comes hard because I'm not great at these faster stroke rates. 142. Let me get it up to 150. Okay. 144. I might have to make the paddle longer. It's only at 190. 147. 148, 149, 150. Can I hold that? 150, 151. Have to breathe. Harder to talk, but shut up. Paddle. $152. In the past, this would be impossible for me. But it's effort and not sustainable, as I believe it still would be on the bicycle. So that's interesting. I hope I have this on the video. And I'm interested in this because Tommy on the Surf Ski Kayak group made the comment that as you do more low intensity MAF maximum aerobic function paddling, you'll be able to develop the fitness to put out more power at the same low heart rate. And so that same low heart rate will start feeling like more effort because you're putting out more power. And in some ways that makes sense, but it also seems counterintuitive in some ways, because why would, anyway, okay, we'll leave it there. So I was thinking maybe that's why it's been noticed that if I'm paddling well out of my MAF, 10, 20 beats above, like 140, and even now 150, it sounds like I'm not working because I can talk and sing at those high rates. So I thought, well, maybe that's because I'm just inefficient paddler. I'm not putting out the watts. And so the heart rate looks impressive, and the fact that I can talk and sing even at those middle and high intensity efforts, at least as indicated by heart rate, could be that I'm just not putting out any power because of my technique or my muscle development or whatever. So that could be a reason why it seems that the higher heart rates are not that hard for me. But as I mentioned when I started this trial, in the past, getting up to even 130 was really hard for me in the surf ski, in the V7 and in this, the Nella 520. And that effort has gone down. I mean, I was doing 140 there and still being able to talk and felt fine. Where in the past, wow, I would just feel so hard. Maybe I wouldn't be breathing that hard, but just felt real hard. And now it seems to be that I can almost do what I do on the bike. I couldn't hang on to that 150, I don't think, very long heart rate. Again, on a bike, you know, that's sort of my good climbing heart rate. And I may not be talking too much, but I could, and do that for 10 miles or so, climbing in the Santa Monica Mountains, even 150, 155, and that's a little over, usually a little over 200 watts. And that's the other thing, on the bike I always know how much power I'm putting out because I have a power meter. And that goes right through the cranks and tells me how much power I'm cranking out and how much is from my right leg, how much from my left, all this stuff. Here I don't have a clue. So I think I'm going to need to get a power meter for my paddling if I really want to be able to investigate these questions about paddling and to see, am I really putting out more power at a given heart rate now than I was before? And it's really hard to tell just by looking at your speed because there's too many variable conditions here. Current and wind and waves and stuff. I really don't have a good spot to, I mean, this is a great spot to try things out, but you get tidal currents in it and it gets really shallow further inland, 2 kilometers up, and that can affect things too. So it's great for what it is, but I need to get some power. Anyway, so that's what it's like. So here's another spontaneous crap video from the California Center for Research on Advanced Paddling. Gary signing off. Until the next time, and keep paddling.